I want to continue from yesterday. Right, let's go.
Civil, I know civil, they can't have 30 years.
Yeah, but this case was originally filed in New York, so I don't know because I don't know.
Yeah, everything they're saying right now doesn't matter because there's a RICO. Diddy got a RICO. When it's a RICO, all they got to prove is you under this act. So that's what's happening, honestly. Not saying people lying.
People have been talking about it in like Texas. Is that what you're
civil, I know civil, they can't have 30 years.
Yeah, but this case was originally filed in New York, so I don't know because I don't know.
Yeah, everything they're saying right now.
But in my opinion, I think that's why Kendrick and SZA came with that 30 for 30 song. And 30 for 30 is a spin off of ESPN, right? Yeah, 30 for 30 is a spin off of ESPN. And it might be for Drake. 30 for 30 ESPN. Isn't it like it's like a little ESPN where they sit down and they do like little interviews. And 30 for 30 commentary, producers, quick little popularity. Yeah. So it's like a little interview, a little intervention where, they express themselves on how they feel about certain things. So I think, that was the inspiration for the song that they just released. And plus what Drake did a freestyle on 30 for 32. So
right now doesn't matter because there's a RICO. Diddy got a RICO. When it's a RICO, all they got to prove is that Jay-Z has contributed or has been part of the organization in the last 5 years. And it don't matter if they had him something at birth, which is like, when Jay-Z born, like the 20s? Don't matter. They did a follow-up video, and I think this was the video here. Tony Busby's capping about that. Like, bro, you wanted money. Like, come on, you wanted money. It's a lot of okay, all right. Yeah, what's to be discussed is that everybody, including media, need to keep the same energy. If y'all start reading lawsuits and say these allegations are disgusting, and I've seen that, not necessarily from the Breakfast Club, I'm just speaking in general. I've seen so many hip-hop outlets, when they speak about somebody having an allegation, they said, these allegations are disgusting. Who would do this? And they basically almost align themselves by saying, yo, this is some crazy shit we don't fuck with. This is the first time I've ever heard them say Jay-Z's about to change the culture of false accusations.
No, Skip is with Fox Sports, I think.
Accusations. That's cool, but y'all not keeping the same energy. That's my whole point. All right, we'll move on from that. Tired of talking about that. So let's get to Pusha T. Talking about Drake. In the last week, apparently Pusha T has done like, I don't know what type of interview he did.
You say what? I think that's the interview that Drake did when he talked about Kendrick Lamar. And he called the petition for them not to post that interview. Where is that at?
But he did an interview where he was like on stage and speaking about all type of things, including.
Do you agree with the people that Kendrick won the battle? 1,000%. How did he do it? And then we'll get to.
Did Kendrick win the battle? Look at y'all. Y'all be like, oh my God, Axe still defending. Okay, all right.
Your part. He's talking about you, but I want to speak on the general first.
I think that Kendrick is a lyricist, and a lyricist, it talks to your soul. Like, you do, I mean, the truth, like, cuts deep. And I think what Kendrick performed was really talking to his soul. I believe that. And I believe that's, that would cause you to tap out, that would cause you to sue.
Okay, let's pause before he says that. For the record, I just want to let everybody know I'm off that not Don Julio. I'm off that Patron Anejo, extra lit. And when I'm definitely lit, I'm liable to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Once I finish this, we're off stream, okay? Because trust me, I've filled the whole bottle.
What the no mixer, no nothing. He just poured the whole thing in the.
So I only say that to y'all to say I'm putting some Red Bull, Diet Red Bull.
Red Bull, all right. I mean, no shot. But Kevin Samuels allegedly died off of that Red Bull and drinking stuff. Yeah, bro, you got to be careful about that Red Bull. R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels. But, allegedly that's what's, one of the reasons. Because do you know what's in Red Bull? And you mixing that with alcohol and you drinking that on the daily? Yeah, man, you got to be careful with that. Akademiks. R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels.
I hope no matter what I say now, y'all just be like, yo, bro, I just giving it up. And, if I ever have to admit that anything bothers me, it does bother me when, obviously I do like Drake. But, like, I feel like I do tell the truth sometimes that's not in his favor. And when y'all act like I'm, like, just a mouthpiece, that does kind of hurt my feelings because, yeah, I'm a little bit biased. Of course. I never said I wasn't because I like the nigga's music. But I've always kind of made sure that at times when
the link is pinned in my comment section, if you're asking for that link, the link is pinned in my comment section, hit that.
truth is abundantly in the other side. Like, you can't get me to, you will never convince me to like Kendrick's music more than his. Kendrick's music boring. Like, so that type of shit I won't agree with, but I'm reasonable. And I don't know if those two things could like exist for most people who are analyzing this. I agree sort of with Pusha, but I'll say this to Pusha. Yo, Pusha, like, I think what you tried to do to Drake, you didn't accomplish. Like, in my personal opinion, again, y'all gotta believe me, but I'm really just speaking honestly. I think Drake out-rapped Pusha, but Pusha had a big reveal. I think Pusha tried to do what Kendrick did. And I ain't gonna lie, I do believe that Kendrick spoke to Drake's soul. But it's not about just Drake's soul. Kendrick is someone who speaks to your soul. That's his angle. Kendrick is like therapy. You get what I'm saying? And I do believe that's one of the reasons why Kendrick is effective. 100%. Pusha tried that when he was like, yo, ghostwriting aside, so-and-so aside, let's talk about you. Said Sandra was blah, blah, blah. I don't think none of that hit with Drake. Only thing hit with Drake was when he says, you are hiding a child. And Drake, who wasn't ready to deal with that thing publicly, fell back. Kendrick is definitely, I've said this before, and this is the thing I hate about me trying to be honest, because Kendrick fans will they always try to weaponize it other than saying, oh no, actually just speaking honestly. Yo, Kendrick's really good at that. Like, he's pretty good at that. I don't think Meet the Grams was the most effective song this time, but that was the ultimate song he tried to do it. Yo, Drake, let me talk to you. You need to get ayahuasca. You need to do this. That's his thing. He did that pretty good here. Now, do I think anything penetrated to Drake? No. But I think it did to the audience. And people started looking at Drake as a person differently. I give Kendrick amazing props for that. Of course. Okay? Pusha did not accomplish that. Pusha just dropped the T. Kendrick lied, but it wasn't, the lie mattered too. But a lot of people, especially what people call culture, felt like Kendrick was peeling back layers of Drake and was almost doing, what he was doing to Drake was essentially,
Let's continue.
having the culture relitigate everything that was already cemented about Drake. Like, nobody, like, maybe you could say at the beginning of his career, people questioned his blackness. Nobody did that after 2015, 2016. Like, that was over. Even to the point, I know he wrote a whole thing when the shit about blackface came out, but bro, that wasn't a thing that was going to win a battle. Kendrick did have people, and I mean, Ross helped, other people helped. It was like, white boy. Yeah, we got it. Like, I'll be honest. Like, even hearing people have a conversation about Drake's past now is like, whoa, Kendrick was a little bit effective. That's effective. It is what it is. So I'll agree with that part of what Pusha T's saying.
That'll cause you to sue.
Now, the whole thing about suing, I will never agree with. Drake did not sue to win a rap battle. Please stop it. Please, just stop it. If that's your thought, he's not suing to win the rap battle. If he was, he would have just sued already as soon as he heard it. Drake was fighting 3 different battles on 3 different levels. The highest level was versus UMG. Now, I'm not even opposed to people saying, because I just told you, I talked to somebody at Universal that said, Drake, that wasn't smart that you did a rap battle when you're negotiating. That's not a smart thing to do. That is true. But if you want me to believe, oh, Drake, he turned into a Karen. No, he didn't, bro. No, he didn't. Bro, Drake knew at the beginning of this rap battle and he knew at the end. Kendrick could never replace you, even if he out-rapped you. Even if he out-battled you. He could never replace you. He knew that. And he still knows this till today. His lawsuit has nothing to do with trying to change your perception. If it did, wouldn't he try to explain it? If you're thinking that Drake sued, remember, a rap battle is the epitome of the court of public opinion. If he's suing to win the court of public opinion, number one, the court of public opinion is saying, what you did is whack. Wouldn't he come out and try to damage control? Y'all claim I'm a puppet for him. Wouldn't he say, Act, could you just tell them this side of it? He hasn't.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
Ain't nobody lying.
Nigga, that's exactly what you've been doing. What you've been trying to convince people that he hasn't lost since the battle started. What? That's exactly what you've been doing. You've been trying to convince the people that Kendrick did not win the battle. Still to this day, that's exactly what you're doing. What in the cocaine is this nigga snorting? He got to be on that shit to be believing this bullshit. What? know he fucking lying. That's exactly what you've been doing. You said, hold up. I got to play that back again.
Because it's act. Whack. Wouldn't he come out and try to damage control? Y'all claim I'm a puppet for him. Wouldn't he say, act? Could you just tell them this side of it? He hasn't.
So what you been doing this whole time? So you haven't been trying to convince people that Kendrick is not really winning the battle, that Drake is still winning? Nigga, you said that you're good at creating narratives. We see you creating narratives when the facts are right in front of your face. You disregard the facts and you just tootsie slide your way right over the facts and you run with a narrative just to make your man look good. It's clear as day. What are you talking about? Huh? Huh? That's exactly what you're doing.
Because it's not about the rap battle. It's okay if you say Kendrick won. It's okay. He's okay with that. He's also battling on another front with his label. So that's why I reject anyone saying he sued because he lost the rap battle. Now, I'm not, both things could be true. If Drake doesn't lose, he doesn't sue. I agree. But him believe in or filing a lawsuit is because he's looking at his label, not Kendrick. Bro, if you ask Drake about the Pusha T battle, he's not going to be like, oh my God.
You just validated his point. So if the song, if Not Like Us would have never hit, he would have never sued. You just validated everything that people have been saying, that you're a sore loser. It don't matter what the song was. Whatever song it would have been, he would have sued. Because why? He's a sore loser. This is his first time that he took a L blatant to the public like this. Now, whether you think Pusha T did it, you know, that's a hip hop, but this is beyond hip hop at this point. This is a global momentum. This ain't no Pusha T thing where it's just, you know, hip hop, hippity hop. No, what Kendrick did is a global phenomenon. Two different levels to what Pusha T did and what Kendrick Lamar did. Pusha T's song didn't get marketed and didn't do what it did. Now, I guarantee you, if Pusha T's song would have caused as much damage as Kendrick Lamar, he would have sued Pusha T for something. But it didn't really make an impact on his career where people, you know, made him look different. People were still rocking with him. But Kendrick Lamar, what Kendrick Lamar did, yeah, Kendrick Lamar dropped a nuke on him. He did 30 kills. He dropped a nuke on him. Woo, boom. Flawless victory. No mistakes. He didn't make not one mistake. It was a flawless victory. No room for error. And not only that, it caught on globally. So he mad that he just lost, in my opinion.
Everybody has to say I won. Doesn't give a fuck. Bro, he felt he did his shit, put his shit down, was amazing with what he did. He had diss songs that didn't drop. But he made that choice. You know, I'm good. So if you want me to believe that he's suing to win a rap battle, that's just not what it is. Okay? And that's with me saying it's okay if you believe he lost a rap battle. If you ask me, and maybe you don't ask me, you probably shouldn't ask me. Drake is my favorite rapper. I don't think anyone has ever out-rapped Drake. I've never seen it. I promise you. I've just never seen it. I've never seen someone out-rap Drake.
Man, you should be canceled from reporting on hip-hop ever. If you think nobody has we should cancel Akademiks right now. Cancel him right now just for saying this. that Drake is the greatest lyricist of all time. Drake. Champagne Papi is the greatest lyricist of all time. That statement right there needs to get you banned. Needs to get you canceled.